Hey everyone, Jeff here, back with another vinyl update, and this is my first vinyl update with the Expedite. I'll show what this actually looks like once I'm finished. I still have a bunch of floor records and stuff that I need to put in the Expedite, but I did actually finally get something to hold my records because they've just been on random shelves and they've been in boxes, and so now finally I've got them all displayed, and it's fantastic. So I can't wait until I finally finish sorting them, but until then, you know, you can see what we've got. I got 3 units, I got 3 2x4s, and set those up, and I've got all my records here, and very, very cool. So this will be my first vinyl update with this new background, and hopefully you like it. So what I'm going to show today has to do with what I found while I was in Wildwood, New Jersey. I went there for vacation for a week, and of course, being the way I am, I went to all the antique stores, and then also on the boardwalk there were 2 different vendors that I bought things from. So what I'm going to show first are the antique store finds. These were $2 each, and a lot of them are really cool. So what you're listening to in the background, Last Exit by Traffic. Yeah, only $2, so that was very cool. Got a very nice copy of Headhunters by Herbie Hancock. This is just a fusion funk masterpiece. Very, very good album. Also picked up a copy of Spot the Pigeon by Genesis. This is an original on blue vinyl. I don't know how well you can see that, but I know this was reissued for Record Store Day not too long ago, but this is an original, and again, $2. Also found a copy of Zoot Allures by Frank Zappa. It took some cleaning. It took a lot of elbow grease. There was a lot of dirt on it, but it plays, you know, good as new now, and I'm very, very happy to add anything to my Frank Zappa collection. For $2, that's very, very cool. I also picked up Nancy Wilson with Cannonball Adderley. I haven't listened to this one yet, but I'm excited to do so. I think this is supposed to be a pretty interesting record. So cool to get that. Oh, I found another copy of Lizard by King Crimson. For only $2, you know, you can't let King Crimson sit. So even though I already have this album, I picked up another copy. I'll either sell it or I'll keep it as a backup. We'll see. Also picked up Soil Festivities by Vangelis. I don't actually know anything about this, but it looked interesting. Stoma Yamashita, Go Live from Paris. It's a double album, and I just looked at the lineup, and it kind of grabbed my attention. Steve Winwood, Claude Scholes, Al Di Meola. Those are the 3 names that really grabbed my attention. So I don't know what to expect here, but I think it'll be pretty interesting. So anyway, Stoma Yamashita. Also picked up a copy of Soul Mining by The. Don't have any of their stuff, and I don't know what to expect here, but this was cool to find for $2. Fear of Music by Talking Heads. Now and Zen by Robert Plant. And those are all of the antique store finds. As I mentioned, each of those were only $2, but I did find some other records. There was one place on the boardwalk where they had a used vinyl section, and that section was just really expensive. Like, you know, a copy of like Silk Degrees by Boz Scaggs would run you like $10. But they also had some new records, and this is the one that I picked up. They were all, you know, they were okay in terms of their price. This was $25, and ordinarily I don't pay that much for one record, but I just saw it, and this is one of my favorite albums, Vis Lycetoras by Burzum. I know Wildwood of Bursum is just completely insane and, you know, not a good guy. He's basically a neo-Nazi, and I don't care for his ideology, but his music is what I'm listening for, and this is a tremendous album. Very, very dark black metal that just takes me somewhere. Really, really like this, and I'm happy to finally have it on vinyl. I haven't listened to this copy yet, though, so hopefully it's good, but it was brand new when I got it. Now these next three finds are from a different vendor, who just had, you know, he had a lot of records in his stores, mostly like a memorabilia type store, but I got 3 Frank Zappa albums that I've been looking for only $15 each, which I guess, you know, it's not like it was a great find, like $2 or something like that, but these are records I was willing to pay $15 for. So first, we're only it for the money, and all of the ones I'm about to show are Frank Zappa, in case I didn't already say that. I already have this on CD, I've shown it on CD, and this isn't an original. He did have an original, but it was just completely trashy. It wasn't a good copy at all. There were scratches everywhere. But this was, this is the 1995 Ryko reissue, and it plays really nicely, and this is just one of my favorite albums. So that was cool to get for $15. Just another band from LA by the Mothers. I think this is with the Flo and Eddie lineup, but I'm not sure. I listened to this, not one of my favorite Zappa albums, particularly not, I mean, it's not even one of my favorite live albums of his. A little bit too much focus on the humor for me, but still very cool to get that. And I also got 200 Motels for $15. Look at that. I haven't had a chance to listen to this one yet, but that'll probably go on soon. I'm excited to spin this. So those are all the records that I picked up while I was in Wildwood, but I'm trying to think. I have a few thrift store finds that I guess I'll show real quick. I think all of these were like 20 cents. So for 20 cents, I'll basically buy anything that looks just mildly interesting. So first, Camille Saint-Saëns, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Symphony No. 3 in C minor. I haven't listened to this one yet, but it looked pretty interesting, and, you know, like I mentioned in a previous video, I'm trying to understand more about classical music, and, you know, cheap thrift store finds, that's a good way to learn more about it. I got another copy of Heavy Weather by Weather Report. I already have this album, but for 20 cents I figured, what the hell, I'll pick it up. The First of a Million Kisses by Fairground Attraction. Don't really know much about this. It looks like a kind of 80s new wavy type thing. So, we'll see how that is. The Kings of Swing 2-record set. I picked up another copy of Relayer by Yes. I already have this album as well, but just, you know, this isn't the sort of album that I want to let sit for only 20 cents. So I picked that up. VOA by Sammy Hagar. Numbers by Cat Stevens. Talking Back to the Night by Steve Winwood. And the LA Express, Miles of Isles by Joni Mitchell. So all of those thrift store finds were only 20 cents. So, you know, they're not albums that I was really itching to get in my collection, you know, or they were things that I already had. But for 20 cents, it's like, I figured I'd pick them up. So, hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. And I'm really just enjoying the Expedite so much. So thank you to all you guys that, you know, recommend the Expedite and stuff, because it's just a phenomenal piece of furniture and it really holds records nicely. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.